Hey, this is Teresa, homeless addict in recovery here in Fayetteville, Arkansas, and I'm currently at my daughter's home in Centerton. So I didn't just create this channel with the intention of using it as an outlet for my writing and my painting. I also created this channel so I could encourage other people who are going through hard circumstances in life. And believe me, whenever I say that I understand and when I offer advice or suggestions on what I do, I know where you're coming from if you feel too hopeless to do it. And I encourage you, if you do, to seek help where you can get to a point where you can take these steps. Or where they do seem plausible to you, because I know what it's like to not be at that point. At the end of January, I threw myself off of a bridge. So I failed. I survived a failed suicide attempt. I've had many experiences in my life, and I want to speak from those experiences and what I'm going through right now so other people can see how I deal with those things and get ideas on how to deal with them as well. I don't want anybody to feel like they are powerless in their own lives and give up hope to have a bright future, because I think that's what we all deserve, no matter what we struggle with. So daily, I face the challenges of communal living and a fear of the future because I haven't secured a permanent roof over my head. But I'm being proactive about those things by searching for full time employment. I just got fired, so I'm dealing with the stress of that, but it was from a part time job. And I luckily have put in applications. And I'm also dealing with the fear of the future by uh, making small goals every day to balance my mental health disorders and to take care of myself so that I can be of sound mind to make good decisions and to meet those goals for my future and take care of myself. Um, I struggle, like I said, with the challenge of communal living. And I also juggle bipolar disorder and borderline personality disorder and complex PTSD. And I do that by taking medication and going to outpatient therapy 3 days a week, 3 times a day. Even though there was a point where I didn't feel like any of this would help me, I turned myself into psychiatric care until I could get to the point where these things could help me. Because it doesn't always work. Like sometimes you need more intensive help. And I realize that because I have been there. But when you do get to a point where you feel like you can do these things, it's important to be proactive. And that's what I am every single day because I have to be. So sometimes it may not seem fair, but mental health doesn't get restored just like that. Trauma doesn't heal just like that. And the more intense the trauma is, the harder it is sometimes, but it's worth it because with things that people go through, they deserve to have a light at the end of that tunnel. And I am definitely moving towards that light. I'm not going to let anything stop me. And my belief in God is very strong. So He also helps get me through this. Another way that I'm proactive but about battling the harder aspects of my life are I'm very I'm very internal. I analyze myself, where my emotions are coming from, and what I can do to tackle it. So I've realized about myself that there are a lot of things I'm not in control of that scare me, and I have a lot of thoughts that are unnecessary. So if you battle with these things, what has worked for me is to focus on the things that I can control, even though that fear is overwhelming. And I'm not necessarily going to feel better by doing that right away, but overall, it does help me handle the stress and it makes it manageable. And sometimes that's all that we can achieve, regardless of how happy we want to feel. And that's kind of where I'm at some days right now. Now, whenever my circumstances are a little bit easier, then I expect to feel a little bit better. And there are a lot of moments where I do feel good. Like I can actually enjoy spending time with my daughter again now and moments with my friends. I have a lot of good moments in between the stress, but learning how to deal with those things has not been easy because I'm used to numbing the pain. And I had done that for 6 years through my methamphetamine addiction. So I also understand addiction and I also understand unhealthy coping mechanisms. And there are times whenever it is still hard for me, but I'm putting in a lot of hard work too. And I encourage other people who just don't know what to do to really analyze what it is that's making you unhappy or causing these negative thoughts and focus on what you can do to change the things that you are unhappy about. So I like to break it down into different categories. I like to break it down into my romantic life, my spiritual life, and my children, how I interact with them, and my goals for the future. And I look at each one of those and figure out whatever it is I'm unhappy about and what I can do to fix it. Because usually, if I'm unhappy with it, it's because I feel like there's something that I'm not doing. And whatever I can do to do it, I do. And then I take time to enjoy the in between, and I like to laugh a lot. And if I am around friends where the energy is not good, then I will lend an ear if somebody needs me to for a little while, and then I will move on and I will find better energy. And if I can only find that by myself, then that's what I'll do. I'll go into nature if I have time. And if not, I'm usually so busy that I don't have time to focus on it. So I hope this video helps somebody out there and inspires you, whatever you're going through, to keep pushing through because you're worth it.